Hey, I have one person in here, so welcome to the chat. Two people say, hey y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to the live chat. Hey neighbors. Let me know where y'all joining me from. Let me know where you're located at, what part of the world you're in. Also, show me your names. Can you all hear me? Because I don't know if I'm in here or not. You've already know. Okay, send you have a note just for the gift. Y'all, I'm still trying to get used to this live chat because y'all know I didn't go live much. I mean, I went live a few times, but I'm still trying to get used to it. So I'm getting it. I'm getting the swing of it. So welcome to the live chat. Hey Tracy, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. You can hear me? Good, 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 good. Happy Sunday, Tracy. Welcome to the neighborhood. Well, you're the moderator, so you have to be in here, right? I'm winking my eye at you, Tracy. You have to be in here, so. Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, Carol. Hey, Carol. Say hey, Lady T. Hey, Carol. How's things going? You love the outfit? You love the outfit? I know, just something simple, something cool, something breezy, something fresh, because after all, it is summer. It is summer, y'all, so love the outfit. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Hey, Carol. So how's everyone doing? Where y'all watching me from? Where you watching me from? So put it in the chat for me and let me know how's everything going with you all. So y'all, okay, it's telling me to redeem some jewels. I don't know how to redeem any jewels. I don't know how to do that. I need to follow up to see how to do that because, oh, girl, you love the outfit. Oh, thank you. Girl, it's just something simple, girl. Right? It's just something simple, girl. It's I don't know the name of the dress. I just pulled it out of my closet. The shoes are Carlos heels. I can tell you that much. These are the Carlos heels. Cute, aren't they? Cute, girl. Girl, they say you're fancy, huh? You're fancy, huh? Hair done, nails done, everything done. You're fancy, huh? Girl, you say you're the Windy City, Chi-Town. You out there in Chi-Town? Woo! Y'all got a lot of problems out there in Chi-Town, girl. Chi-Town is now notorious, okay? Y'all got a lot going on out there. They don't call it the Windy City for nothing, okay? Chi-Town living up to their name out there. I'm telling you, y'all got a lot of problems out there in that city. That city has gone to the dogs out there, okay? It's like, No, Chicago. Yeah, Chicago, Chi-Town, Windy City. Girl, it's whatever. I'm from that Windy City. So I know, it goes by so many names. Chi-Town, Windy City, Chicago. Yes. So y'all, thanks so much for coming into the chat. I appreciate you all. Carol, Tracy, appreciate you all. Y'all, and thanks for all the love on yesterday's video. Yesterday's short video that I put up. Y'all showed a lot of love on there. And also, yeah, we've been picking up more subscribers. So since I'm on here, let me just say welcome to the hood, aka neighborhood, aka new hood. So welcome, y'all. Welcome to the neighborhood. We picked up more subscribers, so that's a great thing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I really, really do. Tracy, you said what? Bella. Oh, Bella, thank you. Hey, welcome to the chat, Palona. Thanks. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, y'all double click the screen. Don't forget to click the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, if you come in here and you decide that, hey, sweetie, I'm gonna roll up out of your neighborhood. Don't roll up out of here without clicking that screen and subscribing to the channel. And then, hey, you can roll back out there and come back in. Do whatever you want to do, but just do not forget to thumbs up the video. If you're watching me on television, and I've noticed a lot of you are watching the live videos on the television or on the computer monitor or whatever you're watching me on now, please do me a favor, thumbs up the video, share, thumbs it up. When it go live, share the video, hype the video. Go ahead on and become and subscribe to the neighborhood and become part of the neighborhood. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I really, really do. I'm trying to get the comments here. Oh, it's a cheesy joke? Oh, it's cheesy. Oh, okay. Well, you Deborah, welcome to the chat, Deborah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have a piece of joke, you said it's cheesy. It may bring some light to some of our days, right? Because y'all know, you know, I want y'all to share y'all thoughts on the conversation topic that I'm going to have with you all. Share your thoughts. Feel free to leave your opinion down there and down there as well as to comment for me as well. Tell us the joke. Right, tell us the joke. We want to know the piece of joke, Deborah. Tell us. No jokes are up. I'm going to say it's not, no jokes off limit, but y'all know how I do to us, right? Girl, I ain't trying to get my channel banned up over here. It's already in a hole. So, just Deborah, make sure you keep the joke clean because, you know, I ain't trying to get you two to shut us down over here, girl. We already in the hole over here. We're in the ace of spade hole with you two. So if you're going to tell the joke, make sure that joke is clean and it's free, and it's not going to cause any problems over here. So if you want to tell it, go ahead on and tell it. Like Ursula say, if you're going to tell it, then you got to tell it all. You got to tell it all. You can't hold nothing back. If you're going to tell it, then you got to tell it all. Okay? So I'm going to tell you that right now. Y'all, the conversation I want to have with y'all today is, it's just, I know a lot of us, and if you can relate to what I'm about to say, and you can chime in. I want you all to chime in on the conversation because I don't want to be the only one over here with the loud mouth and talking. I want all y'all to chime in the conversation too and just tell me what's y'all opinion on a lot of this. Sweet titties is the joke pizza. It's too cheesy. Oh, oh, that's it. It's too cheesy. Oh, okay, Tracy. All right, Deborah, that's good. It's too cheesy. Yeah, I didn't get the joke. I didn't get it, but now Tracy just explained to me that's what it is. Okay, so it's a clean joke. It's nothing like under the table shady or anything like that, or you're not trying to get us banned over here for the rest of our lives on YouTube. So thank you for that joke, Deborah. Appreciate it. Thank you. But like I said, y'all, if y'all want to relate to the conversation, yesterday's video was such a good. Let me drink some of this water, y'all. Let me drink some water because I have a lot to say. Well, and I want y'all to come in and chime in on the conversation as well. Excuse me, but let me get some water. Deborah, you said pizza was what? Pizza too cheesy is why I say never mind. Pizza was too cheesy. Oh, it was too cheesy. Oh, I like pizza, Deborah. I like pizza. I like the Giordano pizzas in Chicago. Giordano's is some of the best pizza in the world. Now, if you get a chance to get to Chicago, go to Giordano's Pizza, okay? Now, they say it's not better than New York pizza, but I've been to New York, and I have to say that New York pizza is very greasy. I can tell you that much. Very greasy. If you like a lot of grease, and you love New York's pizza. Giordano pizza is not as greasy, but it's a deep pan pizza. You'll love it. There you go. Like, something that smells fishy. What smells fishy? Y'all want to come over here and behave today? Telling you that right now. All right, y'all. So you better come over here and behave because I need some people in here that's going to relate to our conversation I'm about to talk about. So I don't want nobody coming over here with any. Just whatever. What y'all say, whatever y'all want to say. Just keep it clean, okay? Keep it clean. I'm not in the business of putting people out the chat and having my moderator throw people up out of here because this is a free platform over here. And you all have your freedom of speech, your Second Amendment. I just ask you, don't come over here and cuss the clown, but keep it clean and say whatever you think you want to say. As long as it's legal, honey, it's your thing, do what you want to do. Okay, y'all, so yesterday's video was such a great video for me. My bed is cool. It's cool. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. You like this chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know it's cool, y'all. I'm cool. I'm a down to earth girl over here, okay? I love fun. I told y'all that before. I love a good, clean party as long as it's legal. And that's, I mean, if we're having a good time. I love a good time. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Okay, but at the same time, I do want to make sure that it's legal, that we're having a good time in an adult environment. We all could be adults because there's no kids over here. So y'all can come over here and have a good party. We want to have a good party over here. Trust me. I don't want to come over and be dull and have y'all just sitting up over here and not having fun and not speaking your mind. And that's what we're going to talk about what I'm going to talk about because I want to speak my mind. Okay, y'all. So yesterday's video, I put it up. It received so much love on that video. If you go back and watch, it's a short video I put up yesterday about some jeans that I had made. The jeans are just, I like them. I love them. They're not every one cup of tea. I wore them out. People did like them, but everyone can't pull them off. That's just a known fact. Everyone cannot pull off those jeans. But I am. I was feeling yesterday like I was in a dump. Hey, Catrell. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the chat. If you're just coming in, you all welcome to the chat. Thank you. Like I said, join in on the conversation. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. But yesterday I was in the dump. Okay, well all week I was in the dump. Let's just say that I was in a dark mood all week. Okay, and yesterday was reflecting my attitude, my personality, how I was feeling all week. So yesterday was like me just having a fun day, a chill day, just throwing on whatever, but still looking stylish in what I had on. Still looking presentable and put together. Even though it was a crazy look, and I like it because I was there for it. I was there for it, girl, and I'm still here for it because I have those jeans in the washer. I'm gonna wash them. I'm never gonna throw those jeans away. Okay, they're just gonna get regular. But it's just that the thing about it is that it's really like the world we're living in now. We live in such a chaotic world. So many of us has lost our jobs, like me. I was laid off over a year ago from Morgan Stanley, and it's like trying to find a job out here now, y'all. It is real. It's real. It has gotten in you. Last week I think was more of a wake up call for me. Like, girl. You click on one job to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed or whatever, especially LinkedIn. It's like 100 people apply for their 1 or 2 jobs. And it's like, what? I remember back in the day, it was so easy for me to get a job. It was not even a problem. So if you all feeling the same thing, if you're in the chat and if you had a job loss or you know someone that's going through a job loss, I'm sure we all, how they feeling and how you feeling in the same boat. And I'm like getting so discouraged now because I'm like, damn. And back in the day when I haven't job hopped at all. Let's just say that. I've never really job hopped. So it's like looking for a job now is very stressful, very difficult, very like, damn it. It's 100 people applying for this one job. What's the chance of them even seeing my resume? Slim to none, probably, right? And if they do see it, there's so many people on there that already applied for the job that may have more skills than me, or I may have more skills than them, and maybe be looking for someone they can train and pay less pay to. So it's so much a competition out here now. But it's like, why would I bring you in? You and have to pay you all this money, but I could bring someone else and train them and pay them half of what I'm gonna pay you. So it's like a battle out here. And so I was feeling like, well, I'm still feeling like, it's like something gonna have to give. Something gonna have to come through here financially, seriously. Y'all know I'm a full-time caregiver. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, my husband worked all his life. He can work now. He just, he was working 12 hours a day, just working, in his 12 hours a day. So it's like now, loss of income it's real. It is very real over here. It's like, you try to stay positive after a job loss. Like I try to stay positive and know that there's a better job, or another job out here for me. Not necessarily gonna say a better job because Morgan Stanley is a great company. Just a job out here for me somewhere, I know. So it's like, when is that job gonna come through? When is some income coming through? It's like you going through your savings, you robbing your savings, you're doing all this, you're doing all that, you're trying to keep your head above water. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's feeling this. And it's like, I'm just like, I need something here. I need to get this job. Like this week, I'm claiming this job. Something gonna come through here, I'm sure. Would you say, Tracy, much competition in the job world? Yeah, there's so much competition out here. It's so sad how much of competition is out here. Because, like I said before, when I was applying for jobs back in the day, I would just get a job. And I've been at my last job, which was Discover Financial. I worked there for 10 years. I left there and went to Morgan Stanley, was there until they laid me off almost 3 years, a week before my third year with them. And it's like, and then prior job before all that, but those are my 2, jobs. And it's like, I leave a job in 10 years and thought I was getting a better opportunity, which I thought it was at that point. Discover Financial Services, now Capital One own them. It's a great company, great company. And it's like I left that job because I'm like, oh, I'm going to Morgan Stanley now because I got a better opportunity and much higher pay. And the benefits and all that was still the same. Vacation 4 weeks, 5 weeks, still the same at Discover. But it's just that I was chasing the money. And sometimes chasing the money is not a good thing. It's not a good thing because having I would have stayed where I was, I'll probably still have a job. And I'll be honest, I'll probably still have a job. And I'm thinking about this every day, like you left a job of all them years to go to this job and only get laid off after 3 years and you don't have a job anymore. And it's like, yes, a lot of good entertainment. Yeah. And it's like, now you don't have a job. And it's like everyone out here chasing one job. And it's like, shit, I'm just studying applying for a job. Like today, I've been applying for jobs all morning. Applying for a job, not knowing, sometimes you apply, sometimes you don't hear back, sometimes you don't hear back. Sometimes they get back and say, oh, we decided to go with someone else. Everybody is going with someone else. I'm like, I'll be one to ask, like, who did you go with? Get to network. Girl, yeah. Got to network is so easier said than done. You're right, you have to network. But given my situation, given a person that I am, I've never Burger King is hiring. Yeah, Burger King, you know what? If that's not even a joke. I mean, Burger King is a job now. We can't make pop off. We can downplay Burger King and McDonald's anymore because some of them is paying, it's a job. I done seen many of people that McDonald's and Burger King over the last, like if you go through their drive-thru or something, you see a lot of older people working at these jobs now because they can't get a job anymore like they in their field. So Burger King, if they're hiring, that's good. I mean, because a job is a job now. It's just what it is. Beggars can't be choosy. Beggars cannot be choosy. A job is a job. Now, when I say hourly wages went up, yes, they did go up. Yes, pop off, they did go up. Now, if I was in a position probably to go to Burger King to work, be honest, I probably will go up there to Burger King. But I'm looking for a remote job, and I'm way qualified in Burger King. I have a lot of skills and all that, and behind me, 20 plus years in the finance field. But hey, sometimes a job is a job, okay? So if you're able-bodied and you don't have a job, and you need a job, and you still have your bills to pay, Burger King and McDonald's would be an option until something else better can come along for you, until you can get that job that you want. Because at this point, a lot of us is in the same boat. And beggars can't be choosy. If I can leave this house now and I can go to Burger King, I'll go to Burger King. I'll go to McDonald's too. The wages did go up. I'll be up there high. Can I take your order? Can you want fries with that? You want a drink with that? Come on now. We all have did a fast food job in our younger days. I remember doing one when I was, 16, out of school job. I don't mind. But at this point in our lives, we have developed a career. We developed a knowledge of processing knowledge of how things work. I have a lot of skills, wealth management, a lot of skills. And it's like collections. Hi, y'all. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. If you're here, let me know where you're joining me from. Don't forget to click the video. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. I'm sorry. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But as I was saying, I have a lot of skills. I have a lot of just so much skills, so much knowledge in finance, in the finance field. But these jobs, everyone, all of us, a lot of people the same way like me, they have a lot of skills and we all applying for this one job. So it's like, it's getting discouraging now. It's getting very discouraging. It's getting very upsetting. I'm feeling like, like what is going to happen because all of us want this job. And now the jobs have all this leverage over us where they're carrying all this weight. Like, yeah, we got them in the hole now. We got them all in the hole. There's so many people that's unemployed, especially women of color. There's so many women of color, such as myself, that's educated, that holds degrees, that has all these skills up under our belts. We can't find a job because they're not going to pay us what they was paying us to do these jobs anymore. And now it's just like so many different people are in control of these jobs now that it's so difficult to even get a job. And I mean, I want a job. I'm a team player. I have an office here in my house, a nice office, everything here. I'm ready to work. I just need a remote job in finance or whatever it can be. At this point, I even said I would do collections. I did collections too. I would do collections. I would do it. I would leave wealth management and I would do collections. Just get over there in my office. Give me a remote collection job, and I'm gonna tell you. But one thing about me, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can collect just about anything. Okay? If somebody owe you some money, you're gonna get your money. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna be so professional. I'm gonna be so quiet on the phone. I remember back at Discover before I moved to another department. Excuse me. And one of the girls that said to me, she said, "I never hear you on that phone over there, but you always topping out with numbers, money, and but I never hear you. We don't hear you talking on the phone over there. Like, what you doing over there? Because I know how to get the money. I don't have to be loud. I can get my point across. I'm setting up arrangements. I'm getting all these people's money that you owe them. You're going to pay me this money, because I need my check." So, so they be like, "How you getting this money?" So it's like, I remember my supervisor at one of my other jobs, she came to me, not Discovery, but another job, she came to me and said to me, it was the end of the month, and she said to me, it was at a car loan. A lot of people default in their car loans and they go out and repossession and they want them to get this money, get these cars. She came to me and said, "Tammy," I said, "Huh?" She said, "I want you to do me a favor." She said, "I want you to call a few of somebody else's accounts." She pulled out their queue and she told me, out of their portfolio, she said, "I want you to call these accounts for me. We need this money in here today. I need you to get this money for me." Who got that money? And who got a $1,500 bonus every single month? That was the cap out on the bonus. Me. Me. She said, "I need you to get this money. I need it in here before the close of business today so we can meet our goal numbers for the month." So I'm telling you, I would really take a collection job because that's something. And to be honest with you, collection is more. I love it. I think it's something that I have a passion to do because I can get money. I can get anybody to pay anything. You're gonna pay this money. So Tracy, you said, "Well, welcome to the chat." Yeah, but it's just so many people's out here now. Like I said, so many of us who don't have a job, and we can't. When it becomes beggars, can't be choosy anymore. We just can't be choosy. So I appreciate y'all on that video yesterday, but that video was just because I was just feeling like down, and kind of like discouraged because it's like I'm like looking for this job and this job hasn't came through yet. And we all out here looking for this job, and none of us, we are just trying to make a way out of no way. We're trying to keep our head above water, keep our bills paid, and at the same time stay positive and don't try to fall into a dark hole and get discouraged or anything like that. Retired, and the people retired, been there for years. Yeah. That's right. They've been there for years. Hopefully you find a job soon. Yeah, hopefully I'll find a job soon, Tracy. You're right. And the problem is a lot of people that retired, they've been at these jobs for years. Some of them, they won't retire. They would not go home. They would not retire. I mean, I know at the previous job, I asked one of my one of the girls, I'm like, "Is she still working there?" She said, she's now 7 and she's still working there. Take your butt home. Get up out of that chair and go home. What are you still doing sitting at this job up here, sitting up here working? Go home. Now, if you want to get enough to pay your bills each month, that's great. At least you know you can enjoy the rest of your life. Enjoy your life. I mean, I know that in my previous job, I would talk to women that have been there 40 years and 30 years. I'm like, what the hell are y'all still doing here? Go home. They would not leave these companies for nothing, a lot of them. A lot of them, I don't know if they don't have much to do in their personal lives. And a lot of people, these jobs are their lives, to be honest. They are their lives. A lot of them they have nothing else to do. So they would rather sit there in that seat, sit there in that position until they no longer can sit there anymore. Until the doctor tell them, "You got to go. You only got 6 to 9 months to get up out of here. You got to go." So at this point, it's too late because you should have left that job a long time ago and went and enjoyed your life while you're just sitting there holding up those jobs that people like me and other people who actually want these jobs, but they won't leave these jobs. Like wealth management, no. They're not leaving those jobs. Those financial advisors, they sit there, they all in their 70s and all that. They've been there 40 years, 40 years, 50 years. Like, go home. Go home. I mean, it's glorified to say that you have a job, but is it glorified to say, "Oh, I've been here over 40 years"? No. It's time for you to go home and to get a life and do something with yourself. Because a lot of us, we need those jobs. I need that job. So I need some of y'all to get up tomorrow. If y'all listening to me, put my email in the chat. I need y'all to get up tomorrow. If you're over the age of 65, I need you to get up tomorrow and put in your resignation. Tell them that, "Hey, I'm going to retire and I want you to get Sweet Tea this job." Okay? Get Sweet Tea this job. That's all I want y'all to do. Tell them I'm over the retirement age. You know, I want to leave now. I'm gonna open up the jobs and email me. My email gonna be in the description box of this of this video. Email me and say I want y'all to give Sweet Tea this job, okay? Because I'm done with it. I am done with this job. You don't need the job anymore, girl. You said the job market is very competitive. Tracy, you said what? You're crazy. Hey Patrick. Hey you. Hey you. Hey Patrick. Tracy, yeah, I'm crazy. I just want them to get up and get up tomorrow. Make up their mind that this is it. This is the last day I'm gonna put this strain on my life. I'm too old to be behind this chair now or this desk. I need to get out here and enjoy the time I have. Because I'm telling you right now, y'all better get about them jobs. Now, ain't nobody promised tomorrow. Get about those jobs. We live in such a crazy world now, in a very sick world now. It's like each day that you're able to, if you're able to retire now, you need to do it. You need to go enjoy your life. You need to go and do it. Nobody's saying that, you work long enough. It's time for you to get about those chairs now. Let someone else like me get in those seats now. It's time for you all to go. And it's like they don't want to retire. You're right, Tracy. A lot of them don't want to retire because I don't know what the fear is of them retiring. They just need to just enjoy themselves. And I need this job because, and none of y'all promise tomorrow, not even me, but I need, while I'm here, I do want to work and I'll take a paycheck. And if not, then I need all y'all thumbs up this video for me so YouTube can push these videos out. Then I can start making some serious money over here. Okay, something gonna have to give. Something gonna have to give. Somebody gonna have to. I'm old. Yeah, I might be old. You're right. I might be old. I might be too old for that job. I might be too old for these jobs. You might be right. You might be on to something. I hate to tell you, a lot of people are working until 67 in retirement ages. Girl, what? They're working until 67? So you mean I still won't be able to get that? Oh my God. They're working until 67 years old now? Girl, bye. You are so right, my lady. How old are you? I know, right? You said how old I am. I know I'm right, but I can't tell you my age, because I tell you my age, Patrick, I may not get a job tomorrow. They may say, we can't give her that job. What do you consider serious money? What do I consider serious money? I'm saying anything to me over 6 or 7 figures. Ideally, I would say 7 figures, but I will say 6 figures. It's serious money for me because I can live a good life. I can live a good life for me. She said young, or I should say young. You should say young. Patrick, I'm not that young, Patrick, but I am young enough to get this job, and I need them to retire so I can get that job. So, you said it should be young, but I am young, Patrick. You're right. And I need that job, and I need them to get out those seats so I can get that job. It's serious money for me. Anything goes 6 figures, 7 figures, I'm good. 6 figures I take. But at the same time, I don't even think mandatory retirement for politicians should be 65. That did too. Well, you're right. It should be 65. You're right about that. How old is Mitch McConnell? Like 100? I'm not throwing shade, but isn't that man like 100 years old? That's a prime example. He's a prime example of them not leaving these seats. They old as hell, but they want to hold on to these seats. They want to hold on to these jobs. Get out of this. Just go get on with y'all lives and do something with yourself. Just do something. Welcome to the chat. Right, Tracy? Thank you. Right, 65 years old. You're right. That's too old. I'm not going to work until I'm 65 years old. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I'm not going to something. It's not going to something. I'm not going to do it. I'm looking to work at least, well, I should say that, but I'm looking to work maybe a good, I can't say that right, so company may be looking at me. I'm looking to work till I'm 70 years old. No, I'm not. I'm just joking, but I'm looking to work at least a few good more years, okay? Let me just say that, a few good more years. I'm going to say that. And then I'm going to leave because I'm not going to work myself down and then not enjoy my life. I have to get out and have some kind of enjoyment in my life. I'm already a full-time caregiver. I'm already don't get out much to do anything. I'm already in the house, stuck in the house, and I do get out like time to time, during the day, do things depending on the days of the week and this and that. So when you all see me do those short videos, that means I'm going out. If you don't see a short video that day, that means I didn't go anywhere. I'm homebound. I was homebound in the house. So I didn't go out the house. I walked around the house with a pair of shorts on and a tank top. That's it. So if you don't see a video on them days, that means that I didn't go out. You see a video about throwing a short, that means I went out. Some of the film what I wore out. But I know I'm not gonna sit here and say I go out every day. It's 67. You want your full Social Security benefits. It's 67 on my full benefits, Carol. Girl, bye. I'm gonna give me a 67-year-old man. He got his benefits coming in. I'm gonna live off his benefits. I'm not gonna live off. I ain't worried about that, Carol. I ain't worried about working to 67 to get no full benefits. I'm not working to 67. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen at all. Okay, so I already have a plan on what I'm gonna do, but I first have to get a job to do it. And the job ain't gonna be a part of that plan that I have, but I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I believe those is based on what year you were born. The year they was born, yeah. Maybe, Carol, I guess that will be based on the year they was born. Maybe, depending on that. But I think that a lot of people do work at the 67 to get the full benefits of Social Security, and I can understand that. But you're almost 70 years old. They need to lower that age, too. That age should be lowered down to 60 years old to get your full benefits. I don't know. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree that should be lowered down to 60 years old to get your full benefits? Because so a lot of countries, a lot of other countries, I mean, you can get out of there at 50-something, 60 years old probably, and get your full benefits. Who thinks so? Who thinks that that's what you should do? Lower it down to 60 years old and we can get our full benefits. If you agree, excuse me, you agree to that? Put a heart up for me. If you agree, 60 years old should be the new age to collect your full Social Security benefits. Who agree with me? Come on, y'all. Don't be shy now. Hi, everyone. Come on. Don't be shy. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? 60 years old, full benefits. What y'all think? What do y'all think? Come on now. Don't all get silent now. I say that it should be 60 because I'm thinking that if I can get to be, get that at 60 years old, then I won't have to work that long anymore. I can just go ahead on and roll up out of there in a few years, Get on that midnight train to Georgia. But seriously, something gonna have to come through, because I am in a place where I'm just like, something gonna have to give. Something gonna have to give. Some doors gonna have to open. Something gonna have to shake this week. I'm speaking that to existence. Because it's like a lot of us looking for jobs and we all competing with each other. And I don't like to compete with people. I don't want to compete with anyone. I just want this job, So it's like, I don't know what else we're going to do because we are living in trying times now. And I know that it's going to be difficult. I've been looking for a job for months now. Months. And I've seen some girls that she's been looking for like 21 months. Almost 2 years. 24 months is 2 years. So I'm like, she's been looking for 21 months. I'm just kind of scared now. Like, damn, was something gonna come through? I don't know how proactive she been within that 21 months. She could have been looking on and off a few times a month, then taking a break for 3 more months, and then going back on the 4th month. So I don't know if she's been looking consistently for 21 months every day. That'll be or once a week. That'll make a huge difference. You should be 60 if you work over 40. If you worked over 40 years, yeah, we worked over 40 years. I guess sometimes but you know what? A lot of times, if you worked over 40 years, you don't have to be 60. I mean, you can still clock out at retirement. It also depends on years of service as well. Even sometimes, even if your age doesn't match, it does consider only years of service. So I figured at 40 years of service that you didn't given your life to, then you should be able to clock out no matter if you're 55 or 50 years old, or 40 years old. You should be able to clock out. But if you gave out 40 years of service, you're not ready to retire because you're 40 years old. But if you gave out 40 years of your service and you at the age where you started work at you're 16 years old, 17 years old, you're like 57, 58, 60, yeah, you should be able to retire at 60 years old. You should be able to do that. But like I said already, I don't even know about, I had to first get a job to even talk about being retired because I had to first get a job. I mean, I worked over 2 decades. So, it's like I started back in the work field when the kids all got out of high school and went on to college. I'd taken a break, and then, my husband made me be a stay-at-home mom, didn't make me, but he suggested that that's what I should do. And so my last son got to be a sophomore in high school. I went back into the work field. I'm like, I'm getting out of here because the other two is going to college. So now it's time for me to get back into the work field. So I did go back into the work field, and he was a sophomore in college. So that was great for me. So I do have a lot of skills under my belt. So yeah, but it's like, oh hell no. To the nuts. Yeah, so to the nana, what is that, Kim? Hey Kim, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hell no to the nana. Yeah. So but at the same time, that's what it is, y'all. That's where I'm at now. That's where I'm at. So I know a lot of people, like I said, if a lot of you all in the same situation, you're going through a job loss, just let me know how you coping with it. How you feel about your situation, how you handling it, how are you accepting, your new norm now? Because, sitting at home don't pay the bills. It's not going to pay the bills. Um, it's not going to do that. If you're sitting at home, it's not going to pay the bills. I enjoyed my time, when I did get laid off. I think I did need a little break or something at first, because I had my husband started getting real critically ill. But now it's like I need to get back to work. All that being here, being at home, not working, and not drawing in any other income, that's a struggle. That's a struggle. That is a real struggle. I mean, like I said, understandably, we don't look like what we're going through, right? So that's the great thing about all this. That's the great thing. Don't look like what I'm going through, because yeah, I'll be down, down, down. I'll be down on the ground. So that's just a one good thing that's coming out of all this, okay? Is that I'm not looking like what I'm going through. Because if it was, then it'd be everywhere. I'll be a mess. I'll be a hot mess, okay? But I'm still trying to stay positive and stay good. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Anybody know wealth management company that's hiring remote or CT? No. Tracy, it can even be a collection job too now. Don't forget. Tracy, it could be collections too now. Don't zip out collections. Make sure you put in there you put wealth management. Okay, that's fine. Collections can be in there too. Like I said, beggars can't be choosy, Tracy. So don't leave out the other position too. Okay. Put that in there too, because I'm not even at this point. I'm not mad at nobody. I take it. I would take the collection job. Honestly, with you, Tracy, I do. To be honest with you, I probably will. I think I would enjoy collection. Collections is like it's like a thrill, right? It's like an adrenaline. It gets in my blood, and I just want to, when I get on there and I get them customers, it's like they get caught up on the phone with me. I talk to them forever, but I'm gonna get that money when they call in. That money coming in, so I would talk to them forever. But once I hang up that call, we got all these payments on file. I got y'all money. Like Rihanna say, you better have my money. That's how I feel when I call them. I be like, have my money. So don't forget to leave out collections, okay? Because they gonna have their money. The best advice I have to keep applying, you would get blessed soon. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, I will get blessed soon. Like I said, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get something coming up. I'm declaring it. I'm saying this week I'm getting the job. Remember I told y'all about my car at CVS, and I told y'all that CVS gonna pay for my car. Remember I told y'all that? Guess who picking up my bill? BINGO, CVS. I don't play. I told y'all CVS gonna pick it up. I told y'all I'm not gonna mess up my car in somebody's lot, and you're gonna tell me that I need to go through my insurance, which I did at first, and I'm like, it's not gonna work out like this. It's not gonna work out like this. CVS gonna pay this bill. And I got on the phone with CVS corporate office, and I let them know what happened. And they said, well, did it happen on our parking lot? I said, yeah, it happened on your parking lot. It happened to your drive-through going through the premises. Where else would it happen at? They said, well, I said, yes, it happened there. And even your pharmacist team and your management can tell you that. So they was like, well, send over the estimates. Send over the title, the car title that show that you own this car, and send over the damages. And so I got it over. Girl, I told y'all CVS gonna pay for that car, and CVS was not gonna play in my face. Okay, that's how bold I am. The best advice. Okay, they was not gonna play in my face. CVS picked it up. But Carol, you're right. Carol, you said another piece of advice I would give to you, anyone who is in the employment field, who have been in the employment field, is so creative yourself an account with Social Security. Thus, you can see how much. Oh, really? So, Carl, you telling me? Hold up. So you telling me to get on the Social Security website, create an account, and see how much of benefits they can get? You said, wait. You said thus far to get on Social Security website to see how much you qualify for now, depending on your age, right? Oh, no. You might just open up another whole can of worms, Carl. I might be retiring by the end of the week. I might be retiring by the end of the week. I'm telling you. I might not need a job. I could probably retire. I swear to you, Carol, I'm getting on the Social Security website tomorrow. And I'm also going to call Social Security and ask them about this too and see how much I can probably qualify for. Now, say, well, sweetie, you can qualify to get X amount of dollars a month. Okay? If you want to retire. I might take it and say, yeah, give it to me, but at the same time, I get a part-time job instead of a full-time job, right? Carol, you might be on to something. You might be on, yes it is, tell you created a Social Security account. Really? I didn't know that. So if I create a Social Security account, I can see how much and benefits I would be getting if I were to retire early. Y'all just gave me an idea. All right, things might be looking up around here in the neighborhood. Oh, let me take some water, y'all. Give me a second. Let me drink this tea down. Wait a minute. I might be getting me a Social Security check this week. I'm telling y'all right now. I might be getting a Social Security check for the week is out. At least before the month is out. Okay? I ain't gonna sit here in front. We might be getting ourselves some Social Security money because if the job don't come through, and they'll joke. They'll think I'm a joke tomorrow. They'll be like, you said, what, you finna retire? How old are you? So you said what? Create an account this year and it has information that I already have the amount of credits I need. Really? So what did it say to you? And what did it say to you and how long you been working? You're sending a letter in the mail telling you that. Well, I've not gotten any letters in the mail telling me that. I guess if you were to create an account, right? So give an example on your situation. Did you are you okay with what it told you that you qualify for at your age or whatever your age is? I mean, what did they say? Were you okay with that or you think you need to still work? Because me, I'm like, if they tell me, sweetie, we're going to give you X amount of dollars. Now, I ain't going to say it's going to be a lot. I know it's not going to be a lot probably. Maybe, whatever. I'm just going to say, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and take a retirement now. And then we can go ahead on, I'll get a part-time job on the table. It's so security, they ain't got nothing to do with that, right? I don't guess they got anything to do with that. And I'm like, yeah, just give me that money. I'll take it now. So if y'all telling me that I can go ahead on and get on Social Security website and create an account, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to create that account and see what Social Security tells me I can get in Social Security money. Y'all probably said, damn, Titi, you really desperate for that job. You really desperate for that money. You take an early payout for Social Security. Yes, I will, Carol. It shows that I have already reached the amount of work credit I need. What, Carol? So you can retire now, Carol? And if you don't mind, what's your age? So, because you can retire now. Are you able to retire now if you have all your credits that you need? How long you been working before you reach those credits? I'm just curious to know. I'm not being nosy or anything. You have to tell me the amount they told you that you're going to get. I just want to know, what was the credits? How much did they, I'm not how much you got. Are you able to retire now if you wanted to retire? That's all I want to know. Can you retire now? What are your age if you wanted to retire? And how many years you've been working? Now, the amount of money, that's up to you. That's your private information. But I just want to know. Just give me some clarification before I call these people and they laugh at me and y'all make a fool out of me and tell me to call the people. It's best to create a Social Security online account where you can see everything you need. So what I'm saying is that if you wanted to retire now, Carol, you can retire. And if so, what is your age? That's all I'm asking you. What is your age? And if you wanted to retire now, what can you retire now? That's all I want to know. But if you tell me that, then I'm hop on it. I'm not going to think about going back to work anymore. I'm going to give me a Social Security check and enjoy my life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to give me a Social Security check. They ain't got to tell me twice to get up out no chair and go home. I'm 67 years old, still working. Just answer that question because I'm curious. Answer that question for me, please. Answer it. How many years did you work? And how old are you? And are you able to retire now if you wanted to retire? Or is there a stimulation on that? That's all I want to know. And then I'm gonna let that go. Welcome to the chat, y'all. Yeah, welcome to the chat. Let me know where you're watching me from as well, if I wanted to, but if I work longer, I will receive more. Oh, so how old are you? How old are you? So if you want to work longer, you would see more. But how old are you? So yeah, you can retire, huh? So how many years have you been working, Carl? If you don't mind telling me, how long you've been working? Over 35 years. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Over 35 years? I don't know. Well, it will, let's tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you 55. Oh, over 35 years. Wow. Y'all just shed a new light on something right here. I don't think I'm able to get Social Security. Dun, 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 dun. That's out of the box. You've been working over 35 years, so understandably, you probably can retire. Me? I wanted to be a stay-at-home. I mean, I was told to be a stay-at-home wife, you know, and there was nothing wrong with that. But have I given 35 years to the work source, you know, work environment? No. No, I haven't. So we're back to plan A again, looking for a job. I'm back to plan A again, looking for a job because I haven't worked over 35 years. So 55 and blessed. Yeah, you're blessed. You're truly blessed. If you're 55 years old and you've been working for 35 years and you can retire now, but you probably hold out until you get the full benefits. You doing real. You really blessed. You are definitely blessed. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All jokes aside, naturally pretty face. Thank you, Marcel. Power, naturally pretty. I probably have a natural pretty face, but I need some natural pretty money. I need some of that money to fall off that tree, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. I'm trying to stay in the legal job field, but hey, push come to shove. Give me a power echo. I'm just playing, you know, but now I hope it don't get that serious around here. I have to get down there and hit that pole. Ain't no talent. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Since Sunday. Okay, you since Sunday. Thank you. What is a Sunday? Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much. What is a pole? What is you know? I'm just joking about hitting the pole, you know, out there with these stilettos. But y'all will come through soon. Let's say double tap. Yeah, double tap to skin you all. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. And you know what they say. I ain't trying to be shady, but something gonna have to shake up around here pretty soon. I'm telling you. If y'all don't see me for a while, y'all know where I'm at. Y'all can catch me over at the High Price Club. Y'all can catch me over there at the High Price Club with the ballers. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But we're going to do this the legal way, y'all. We're going to thank you for the Sunday. Thank you. Thank you so much for the Sunday. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What is it? Akino, thank you so much. Akino, right? I hope so. That's how I pronounce it. Thank you so much for the Sunday. Yeah, y'all might be seeing me over there at the High Price Club, what they call it, you know. So y'all may not see me on here for a while. If I disappear, I'm gonna put my location. I'm gonna drop my location where y'all can find me at. You can meet me at the club. You can meet me at the club. Gonna shake it like it's hot. I'm just playing, y'all, but you never know. But you know, but Tracy, thank you so much for telling her. Thank you for this Sunday. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I'm just over here just humoring myself. Thank you. But y'all, I'm just on a serious note. Just something really gonna have to give. Something gonna have to really shake over here. So I appreciate you all so much. I really do. I do. I almost cut y'all off, but yeah, Tracy, I thank y'all for all y'all advice about the Social Security and all that. To check that out and to see. But to be honest with you all, I don't think I would be qualified for the Social Security early retirement yet. Carol, you said you have 35 plus years of work history. I have a little over 20 years of work history. So I don't think that I would be qualified for this retirement now. So I'm just going to continue to look for this job, and hopefully God brings something through here pretty soon. And that's it. That's just all it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. We're going to live a clean, free life over here. But y'all, we living in such a terrible time now. Enough of my job and my other problems that I got going on over here. So many other people's out here going through so much besides me. I'm not the only one going through things in this life. A lot of people just going through things in this life, like the Nolan Wiles family. Let's keep them in our thoughts, keep them in our prayers. It's so much speculations that's surrounding that situation. No mother should have to go through what they're going through, especially when you said you was out with people that's supposed to have been your friend. But we don't know what happened. We can't speculate with this. We can't say anything until all the final paperwork come in and all the final results come in, and then hopefully they come in soon, and therefore they can move forward with their best judgment and decision on what they're going to do in order to bring justice to the situation. So you just have to keep keep everyone, even your close friends and family members, keep them uplifted, keep them prayed up, even when your kids going out. I know that school is getting ready to start back here pretty soon for a lot of kids all over the world. And just my experience, on even me personally, just say my experience with my kids being when I moved here to Ohio, and my kids and my family is us, and my husband, I told y'all he's Moroccan, right? And me and my kids are biracial, and we've been the only black family in this community, and my kids going to this all white school, Jewish school, Caucasian school, and that was it. And them been biracial. I think they was the only like biracial kids in the school at the time we moved there in this district over there. And I was so happy when I thought that we was the only, and I thought I was the only black family over there. I was so happy to see another lady of color. It was a month had passed by, and I saw her, and she had stopped and introduced herself, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't know there was any more colors. It's such a small community, like close knit community, like 5,000 people. So I'm like, I didn't know, I didn't think that there was other people of color over here. She's like, hey, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. It was just a breath of relief to know that there was another woman of color in the neighborhood. And so my kids, as they got older and started going to high school, started going to middle school, they did start integrating the neighborhood a little bit more, putting more kids of color in the neighborhood. Not as many, but maybe 2%, less than 1 or 2%. At least there were still kids there, and kind of biracial as well. But I know that as parents, I'm just giving you all some advice. I'm giving you all some advice. You can take this advice. You can take it however you want to take it, as a grain of salt. It's up to you. Understandably, you want your kids to go to the best of the schools. And those best of the schools are typically in primarily in white neighborhoods. We know this. Let's not sugarcoat this. Let's not pretend that we don't know this. We know this. And so that means that you have to roll your family, move into these neighborhoods, become part of the the community, in order for your kids to get a great education. And by right and by law, you have the right to do that. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't. You have the right to live whatever you want to live. Your kids has the right to go to wherever school they choose. You choose them to go to, because this is a free country, we say, right? And land of opportunity, a free country. Supposedly, that's what they say. But at the same time, we as parents have to do your homework. You have to be vigilant. You have to get out into the community. You have to get to know the kids your kids are hanging out with. You have to get to know their parents. You have to get to know their friends that they're hanging with. You have to get to know the homes, the type of home they grew up in. You can learn a lot by hanging around the schools, parents. I'm going to tell you, that's why I didn't have a job. Because I did most of my time hanging around those schools. Okay? I knew my kids was in these schools. I hung around the high school, in the middle school, in elementary school. I made excuses to go to the school. When they had parties, Halloween parties, Christmas parties, this, that, I was always there. Black history things, we put those on for the school. We was in charge of the black history programs. When more of the black parents moved into the neighborhood, we wanted all the kids to know about our culture. So we're the one that put that event on. We had to buy the news there. People, guest speakers flying in from all parts of the world to come in and speak to the kids, to get them a part of our culture. We have a lot of Jewish kids signing up to be a part of our black history program and things. But when our kids got to going out with the kids in the area, and my kids primarily befriended a lot of Jewish kids. When it came to basically Caucasian kids, I'm going to tell y'all a story. And I knew when I had to open my eyes up. I knew I had to open my eyes. When my son, I think he was in 4th grade, I had to open my eyes, because these kids showed me what kind of house they was coming from. Y'all remember that song when they said, "Who let the dogs out?" I was the only black parent in there in end of the school year. they was having a party. You know, of course, I went up there for all the parties. They help the teachers set up the parties, set up the rooms and all that, get the kids, you know, ready for the end of the school year party. So I'm in there like helping the kids, serving the kids, and a lot of the little Caucasian boys are sitting around the table, and they said, they said, who let the dogs out? They was like, who let the ends out? They used the N word, and they like, who let the ends out? And I was like, what in the world? And so I gave them this look like, what? And I pulled the teacher aside and I told her, I'm like, you know what they just said over there? I said, they was like singing that song, Who Let the Ends Out? And she was like, oh, what? Oh my God, I'm gonna talk to their parents. She was Caucasian. Oh, I'm gonna talk to their parents. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Did I ever hear anything else about that again? Don't talk to them. No, I did not. Because I'm assuming that it was acceptable because there wasn't many black kids in the area. They felt it was okay, but kids is not born to dislike other people. They're taught this in the home. I'm going to say this again. Kids are not born to dislike other people. They're taught this behavior, this sick, twisted, evil behavior in the home. Those kids show me from that time moving forward, sweetie, keep your eyes on them. Keep your eyes on them. Stay vigilant. You know who you can trust. You know who you can trust. And I'll make sure I guided my kids on who they was going to hang out with and who they wasn't going to hang out with. I didn't care about them parents over there. I never hung out with them. They never came to my house. I never went to their house. And they could tell you. And if any of them get in the chat, they'll tell you. They didn't play in Sweet Tea face. Because they knew that Sweet Tea didn't play about her kids. I'm not going to break bread with you and something happened to my son and you think I'm going to take sympathy on you. No, I'm not going to take sympathy on you. I'm going to go to jail on you. That's what's going to happen. So everybody knew in the neighborhood, don't mess with her kids. Because she don't deal with y'all. I don't mess with y'all. I got to know them. And I got to know the type of people that they are. That's what you as a parent have to do. You have to get out into the neighborhood. You have to get out into the school. You have to look at these kids, evaluate these kids, ask these kids questions, get to know these kids' parents. Because a lot of times they'll throw that negative body language off on you. You'll see that negativity coming all from them. It's coming all out their pores. You can see that. So I know that, and that's terrible. It is terrible. You don't want this to break up a real black and white friendship. You don't. You don't want it to break up a real black and white friendship. Tracy, you're right. But at the same time, was there ever a friendship? That's a question you have to ask yourself. You know, a lot of times when people use that phrase, fake it until you make it, I would never trust them. Ever. Would I trust a person that used the phrase, fake it until you make it? Because those people cannot be trusted. They should never be trusted. Because you already know the type of person they are. They done told you what they are. The minute they get what they got to get, they never like you to begin with. And the minute they get what they got to get, or the minute you get what you have to, the minute you get what you get, it brings a lot of animosity and jealousy out in them. And then they become vicious and evil. And that's what I'm saying to a lot of parents. Like I said, we don't know what happened. It is terrible. But I'm just saying that parents have to stay vigilant and stay aware and do your job and your homework. If you see something, say something. Get up to the schools. Get to know the kids that your kids are hanging out with. Get to know their parents, because their parents will throw it off before the kids throw it off. You see a negative environment in their parents, negative energy, you already know the kids ain't no better, because the kids are taught this in the home. And that's what you said. You better not hang out with that guy, John. You better not hang out with that girl, told my daughter, that girl, whatever, Susan. You better never bring that guy, John, to my house. I better never see you with Susan. You know, I better never see you talking to John, ever. That's what you have to tell your kids. Because you already picked up on something that's very not good about John or Susan. You done picked up their behavior. And I told my kids all the time, I ain't gonna I never see you hanging out. I remember my son went to a party at one of them houses over there, and I told him to hang out with those kids, and he was with another guy who took him over there. God, what did I do? I went over there and I'm like, come on, let's go. Let's go. Because you weren't supposed to be in here anyway. I called one of his friends and said where he was. He said he goes so-and-so house. I said, oh, he is. I said, here's where he is, you know, through the country and on him. I said, oh, he is. You ever Harvard? I said, he is. I said, oh, he is over there. He said, yeah, he went over there with blank, blank, blank. I said, oh, that's where he's at. Okay, let me get, you know, I didn't tell him because I knew he probably going to tell him, your mom on her way over here. She going to get you. You know, I just got in my car. And my son, if he'll tell you he's in here. What did I do? They were like, oh, there go your mama. There go your mama. Come on. Come on. Come on out of here. Come on out of here. Let's roll up out of here. Because like I told him, you don't want me to make a scene. You don't want me to make a scene because you know I will make a scene. You come out of here right now. You get in the car and let's go. Right now. I'm not going to tell you again. Let's go and you get out of here. I told him, didn't I tell you don't go to blank house? Don't ever associate with blank and his family, his parents. I told you this. That's what you have to do. You have to start. You as parents have to start making a scene. When you tell your kids don't hang out with blank, 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 you mean it. You need, and if you catch them with blank, 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 go over there and get them. Because you already told them you don't want them to have any association with blank, blank, blank in his family or her family. You told them this. So that's my only advice to you all. I don't know what else I can tell you all. I don't have any kids in the school system anymore. But when my kids was in the school system, when we was in that neighborhood over there, I was watching out for all of them. I had my eyes on them. I saw all of them. I seen them. Because like I said, when I heard those kids say what they said, kids not taught to dislike people. It's taught in the home. That's a distorted behavior that's taught in the home. These parents and grandparents are teaching these kids this stuff. And these kids bring this stuff into society, into the schools, and pretend to be a friend, but they never were a friend. But like I said, that's the only advice I can tell y'all. And I don't foresee, I hope that a lot of you parents will take this advice. Get to know the kids' friends, your kids hanging out with them. You start putting these kids into these schools, these all white schools and all this school. You don't have to go up there and show your face. You don't have to go up. You don't have to make bread with the parents. I know one of the parents told my son, they said, do your mama ever go out and like hang out with people and do things? We don't ever see her like out with people like parents, other parents, like in the parents' social club, clique. I told you tell that's none of her business. I hang out who I want to hang out with. They're just not my cup of tea. I sure did. They're not my cup of tea. But the same, because I'm watching them. I'm keeping my eyes on them. I can't hang out with you and pretend to be your friend when I already see you shady and grady and down low and dirty. Okay? So I'm keeping my eyes on you. I'm not going to break bread with you. We're not going to sit down and have a cup of tea. We're not going out here. We're not going out there because I have no interest to be any of you all friends. I didn't move here for a friend. I moved here for my kids to have opportunity and a great education. But I never moved here to be friends with you all. And they'll tell you that in their community. They'll say she never hung out with none of us. I hung out with maybe two of the black parents that recently had moved in the neighborhood. But as far as them, they'll tell you she never hung out with none of us because you're no friend of mine. And I wasn't going to make you a friend of mine. I don't give a damn about you. I'm only over here for my kids. That's who I'm over here for. And I told them that. I'm not over here for you. I'm not over here to break bread with you, have tea with you, come to your house with you. Damn sure ain't coming to my house because I don't play games. Okay? So my kids will tell you that at least one friend. Exactly. Yeah, I had one friend, Gary. I had one friend. But I had one friend, she was of color, two of them of color when they moved in the neighborhood because I didn't trust nobody over there, to be honest with you. And because I didn't want them to think that we had this relationship, a friendship where I could let my guards down and I couldn't watch them. I had to keep watching them at all times. So I couldn't create a friendship with them when I was actually watching them. And I wanted them to know that I don't play. I don't play about my kids. Okay, like they say, God don't play about me. I don't play about my kids. And I want them to know that. If something go down that happened to my kids, you better believe it. Something gonna happen, and something was gonna happen to them. They knew something was gonna happen to them, so they didn't play with me or my kids. Everybody in that neighborhood knew who I was. When I walked through that school with my heels on, they be like, they been in class so quiet. He come y'all mama. They say, Mama, I know you was in the school. They say, Mama, it was like, he come your mama. We heard your heels. They like, here come y'all mama. And the kids used to tell my kids, y'all mama crazy as hell. Yes, they did. They said, y'all mama crazy as hell. That's right. She crazy as hell because she's not gonna let y'all play with her kids and y'all ain't gonna play in my face. Nobody gonna touch my kids, okay? So I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Don't go over their parents and try to befriend these parents, get in and click with these parents because the minute you do that and let your guard down, that's when they're gonna take advantage of you and your kids. You and your kids. They're gonna take advantage of all of y'all because you let your guards down. You didn't keep your eye on them. You didn't keep, like they say, keep your friends close and your enemy closer. That's what I did. I kept my friends close and my enemies closer. That's exactly what I did. And I did have at least one friend, Gary, but I had the friends that I chose. They didn't choose. I had a lot of them that wanted to hang out with me. A lot of them wanted to go out with me and do things. They even had my kids to try to persuade me to go out with them. And I told my son, I'm not going out with nobody. I'm not going out with them. What is this about? It was a long chat. This live is almost over. It's almost over because when you just got up in here, Michael, you should have been up in here a long time ago. And now the chat is almost over. We were just talking about the Northern Well case. That's what that was about. But we talked about a lot of other things. I also talked about a job. If you know anybody with a job connection and I need one, let me know. Put my email in the description box and you can just, hit me up. But it was about a lot of things. And now we're going to wind it up probably. But I was just talking about the Northern Well case. I was just talking about that. Like I said, we don't know what happened. We're not going to speculate what happened. But I'm just telling parents who have kids in these school districts like this that want their kids to have a better education and have a better life and do things. Just keep an eye on who your kids hanging out with. Get to know the kids. Parents, get to know the parents first. Because the parents will throw off a lot of negative energy. You could tell what kind of home they came from. You have to first get to know the parents before you get to know the child, because the child is only taught what he know by the parents. If you get what I'm throwing out. Well, Michael, that's what this is all about. Tracy said this Nolan Wells case is sad. It's something that happened there. Needs to be justice. Yeah, Tracy, it is very sad. If something didn't happen, it does need to be justice. It does need to be justice. But like I said, we're not going to jump to conclusions or anything like that. I know the funeral, the going home is tomorrow. They will be laying him to rest at such a young age. But after that service, after they lay him to rest, I'm sure a lot of more things is going to come out. And I don't blame them for waiting just to keep a lot of the chaos down, just so he can have his home going in a peaceful environment. I know his mom said she's going to have a celebration of a homegoing party just until they can get all that out the way. And then that's when they're going to take the gloves off. That's when the gloves going to come off. That's when they're going to come out fighting you. You can trust and believe that. And I don't blame them. Wait until after tomorrow, Tuesday morning, we're going to hear a lot. And they're going to come out with the gloves off. And they're going to come out fighting. And they will get justice. You can trust and believe that. Make no mistake. Curry said, well, the Bible tells us, train a child up in the way while he or she'll go. Right. And you're right. The Bible does tell us that, Carol. But at the same time, when you have these people that doesn't acknowledge the Bible and doesn't respect the Bible, what's the point? It's pointless. And you said prayers to the Nolan family, God, pardon them. Yes, prayers to their family. Yeah, prayers to their family. But like I said, I know for sure after tomorrow, once the service is over, I know for sure come Tuesday morning, it's going to be that. Look like it smell like Easter fashion in here. Not over here, Nick. Not over here. Not over here, Nick. You not over here in this neighborhood. I can tell you that right now. Nothing over here. I can tell you that right now. No yeast infections over here. I can tell you that right now. Maybe over there in your place, in your neighborhood, your house. I don't know what's going on in your house, but you know what it smells like. Maybe you got something going on in your house. Maybe you smelling it up over there. Tell your woman to get up and clean herself up. Because it's not going on over here. That's all I can say to you about that, Nick. Just tell your woman to get up and clean herself up, okay? And while you waste the time in our chat over here with me, you need to go just talk to your woman and tell her to get up and clean herself up. Because ain't nothing going on over here but beautifulness and cleanness and freshness. Okay, that's all going on over here. I can tell you that right now. You can look at this from up and down, from head to toe, Nick. Okay? Look at this skin. I don't know about what you got going on in your house, Nick, but you better get over there and talk to your woman and tell her something and get herself cleaned up. Because it look like she needs to take a bath. And if you know if she got a yeast infection or something, you make sure she go to the doctor so that you don't get that stuff and spread it around other people's, okay? Let's see. Give us a 360. You want a 360? You want a 360? You want me to get up? Huh? You want me to get up? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Before I give y'all a 360, I'll make y'all throw some money in this chat. I'll give y'all just a peek of a 360. All right, so Nick better go on home and talk to his woman. Tell her to get up and get to the doctor tomorrow morning. Because ain't nothing going on over here. Tell you that right now, Nick. Let's see, give us a 360. Well, I'm not going to give y'all 360. Because nothing like over here is free. You know, I'm not going to do that. But I don't want you two to lock down my channel either. I'll just refer back to Nick. You know, maybe Nick got something going on over there in his house. He may want to get his lady to the doctor tomorrow morning and get her checked out, you know. Go, sweetie, you right, Tracy. Go. You right, go, sweetie. Go, sweetie. Go. It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Hey. Nick wish he had a woman like me in his house. I'll turn Nick's whole world upside down. I'll make Nick leave that. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. If Nick got some racists in him, I'm gonna make him one day with me. He'll be like, "Sweet tea, I love y'all peoples. I love y'all. I love all y'all, man. Once you go black, you never go back." So Nick, I don't know what you talking about. Okay, you may want to get up out of here. You right, Tracy. Go, sweet tea. Go, 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 go. It's your birthday. I'll eat those groceries. You eat those groceries? Okay, I don't know what that means. Well, I'm telling y'all that right now. Okay, Nick came over here and started me. When I see Nick gone, Nick probably going to talk to his woman. Like I told him, go get her cleaned up. She didn't want carrying some yeast infection, gonorrhea, diarrhea, AIDS, whatever. Yeah, a lot of y'all. Oh boy, here comes some of that craziness. That's it. That's XIE. You eat, okay, I know what you're going to eat, Terry, but I ain't going to talk about that because, you know, I want my channel shut down, okay? I don't want it shut down. You hungry, go get you some food. I'll tell you that right now. Go get you some food, Terry. We ain't going to talk about nothing nasty. I'm just trying to handle Nick because Nick came over here messing with the wrong one today, okay? Get on out of here. That's what he better do. Make his mom in the doctor's appointment tomorrow and make sure she clean. That's what you better do. Ain't no use going on around here. I'll tell you that right now, buddy. Everything over here is 100% grade A beef, organic, clean. Okay? Boy, bye. Boy, bye. You better get on up out of here. That's what you better go do, boy. Because you can't really start with me. Now, see, I didn't want to start with y'all today. But you two swinging me around. They swinging me around. Oh, y'all coming over here now, but I'm finna get ready to roll up out of here. But Nick wanted to come up over here and talk some crazy stuff. And I wanted to have a decent conversation with y'all, but Nick ain't gonna come over here and take over our chat, okay? Like I said, if y'all got some woman at y'all house smelling between her legs, got yeast infection, got this and got that, y'all better take, both of y'all selves better go to the doctor. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because something ain't good. You smell it between your legs, something ain't good. You better go to the doctor. That's all I can tell you. It's not good. It is not good, okay? It's not good. Y'all need to get to the doctor as soon as possible. And these men, you're scratching between your legs, y'all need to get to the doctor as soon as possible. That's why I am so glad I've been in really only one relationship with my husband for 36 years. That from yours, I know, tell them, girl, you're right. Well, 36 years, one man. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. He ain't never had nothing. I ain't never had nothing. When he's been with me, he said he ain't never been with a woman like me before. And he was with two Caucasians before he got with me, and he from Morocco. But once he came with me, he said he ain't going back. They was calling my husband on the phone, he said, he said, no, I'm with somebody now. You know, I ain't gonna be able to talk to y'all no more. I said, oh, look at, he thought I didn't hear him on the phone up in there. Yeah, that was when I was just dating him. He was like, no, we ain't gonna be able to talk anymore. I'm with somebody, you know. I said, I cheated on him. Terry, no. Terry, I never cheated on my husband. No, Terry, never. No, Terry, I didn't cheat on my husband. But like I said, when he came to me, he let him go. He let them go. The Caucasians, too, he had on that north side of Chicago. He let them go. I heard him on the phone tell him he ain't going to be able to get with them. He said he ain't going to be able to get with them. He told her. He said, I heard him on the phone twice, but he know I heard him. I overheard his conversation because he knows I'm nosy as hell. I mean, like I was in his living room. He was in the bedroom. I ran back to the, I was like, okay, I ran to the door, hit the door closed. And I was like, oh, see what he's talking about. And so he was breaking it off with her, you know. Well, I was only just dating him. You know, we haven't did anything. I was just dating him. But he let her know, I ain't going to be able to do it. I can't do it. And she was begging him to come over on the north side. He was like, no, He said, I can't do it. I said, once she go black, he ain't going back. I ran back to the table. He came out. I was like, he like, what's up? I'm like, oh, nothing. Just sitting here, just, you know, waiting on you to come out your room. You know, that's all I was doing. But I heard the whole conversation. But he kept it low. He tried to keep it low, honey. So, Tracy, double clap. Yeah, double clap. You know the lab cap. I know the lab cap. What? The lab cap, Terry. You want me to slip and tell you that I done cheated on my husband and knowing that man watching this video probably and confess to it out loud? What the hell? You trying to put me in the ground tonight? You trying to get me in the ground? You know that man Terry probably watching this live video in his room, in his wheelchair. You want me to confess that I cheated on him? Come on now, Terry. I can't do that. No. I want to see y'all in 2 more weeks, Terry. And you want me to confess that to y'all? And tell him so he can... Terry, no. You said you know I cheated on him. You said you know. How you know? You got proof? Because I don't know. How you know? How you know, Terry? You got proof I cheated on him? You said, I know you cheated on him. That's what you said. Then he said that, Tracy. He said, I know you cheated on him. Funny. Yeah, it's funny because he said he know I cheated on him. He said he know it. He can just look at me and tell I cheated on my husband, he said. He know I cheated on him. Oh, God. Terry, you talk to someone. I talked to someone I know. Terry, you not... Terry, I ain't talking to nobody, Terry. I'm a good girl. I am a good girl. Good girls don't do that kind of stuff, Terry. You know that. What are you talking about? Who broke your heart? You know, I'm good. I'm clean. I'm good, okay? I ain't cheated on nobody, Terry, okay? I haven't cheated on anybody. I'm a good girl. Good, clean girl. Good, clean girls don't live a long, healthy life and don't look like what they're going through. They've been around giving their body to every man on the streets, okay? That ain't gonna happen, all right? You are a player. I'm a player. I am. I'm a player. I'm a player. No, Terry, I'm not playing nobody, Terry. I'm a good girl, Terry. No, I can't be a player. I'm a caregiver. I am a player. I'm a good player. I'm a caregiver. Okay, so if that's what you consider me to be a player, then I'm a great player. I'm a caregiver, and I ain't out here cheating on nobody. Cause I know good don't come to nobody out here cheating and doing dirt. I'm gonna be on a serious note. Nothing good gonna come to a person out here cheating and all that. So Terry, I ain't cheated on nobody. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not cheated on anybody. So I'm just having fun with you, but at the same time, no good would ever come to that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're out here trying to play games, out here cheating, got a husband, got a wife, trying to talk to someone else, and no good is gonna come to you. And no good is gonna come to your nothing for you in your life. I mean, if you're in a relationship and you need to stay in one. If you got a good woman, a lot of times some things don't work out. I do understand that. Some things don't work out. I mean, and that's a known fact. But in that relationship before you start a new relationship, or in that marriage before you start anything else, just get out of it. Have a conversation, sit down, let them know we're not working out. People do fall out of love. They fall out of love. Nothing is guaranteed. No one's saying you have to love someone for a lifetime. But if you do love someone for a lifetime, then that's a skill. That's just something that God has blessed you to do. But at the same time, people do fall in and out of love. But going out there cheating on somebody and trying to play games and sneaking around and talking to people behind your husband back or behind your wife back is, it's not good. It's just not good. And a lot of people's, and that's why I can't be friends with a lot of ladies, because a lot of times I remember, even in the community where my kids is raised at, the husband had an eye, they always watching, always looking. And it's like, I don't befriend people just to get into their houses or to get with their man. I think that's some of the most despicable, low down crap a person, a woman can ever do. It's to play games with another woman and get in her house just to get it with her man. It is disgusting. If I know that I seen your man looking at me, I'm not even gonna be your friend. I'm not gonna be your friend. There's a lot of friendships that I turned down because I saw their husband eyeing me. I'm not gonna play like I want to be your friend, just come in your house, give it your man. That's never gonna happen. He is despicable. I think he's the worst scum on the earth to do something like that. And I'm not gonna play that game with you. I'm not gonna get involved in anyone else's relationship. So Terry, I'll tell you that right now, I'm not cheating on anybody, and my husband will tell you that. He know. My husband already know. He knows that. So that was just a fun game. If you would Terry, that's your assumption. You can think what you want to think, and you can say whatever you want to say. Maybe you're just kidding or whatever. But never judge a book by its cover. I have fun, clean, good fun, but I'm not out here doing wrong. I'm not out here cheating on anyone. I'm in the bed at 7 o'clock or 7:30. I'm in the bed early. I'm an early bird. I'm in the bed. I'm all showered up. I'm all washed up. I'm in the bed at 7:30. I got my husband all tucked in. It's 90 degrees outside. The sun is still out. 7:30. I'm in the bed. I'm so exhausted. I'm not out there looking for no man. I don't want no man bothering me or messing with me because I have enough on my plate. It's just as simple as that. Now, time, you don't know what's going to happen down the line. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Everything over here is God's plan. It's on God's timing. But as long as we're in God's plan and on God's timing, I'm going to obey and be obedient. And I'm going to respect that I'm married, a married woman of 36 years. Regardless of what's going on in our relationship, I'm my husband's full-time caregiver. I would never go out there and do some dirt. Ever. And the opportunity to do that is priceless. Each and every day. but I keep my head down and I walk with pride. And if anybody come in my face, I'm married. I am married. You don't have to know my situation, but I'm married. And they just go on by their business. They say, okay, though. They may say, well, your husband is a lucky man. Yeah, I'll let them know that when I get home. You can keep on going, though. You can keep on going. I will let them know that. But let's wrap this up. Yeah, you're right, Trace. Let's wrap this up because I'm so tired. I got to go cook, too. I got to go cook. I have to go cook. Y'all, I want to thank all of y'all for joining in on the chat. And I want to thank you all of you watching me on live TV as well. I mean, we had a lot of fun today. So I want to thank you all for watching me on live television. And you can also like the video on television. So just go ahead on and thumbs it up on television. And you know, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really enjoy these live videos with y'all. Y'all is crazy and I'm crazy and we all have fun together because we're all crazy in a good way. In a good way. But other than that, y'all, thanks for joining me. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Tracy, thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, thank you for joining the chat. And if y'all didn't notice right now, Tracy is the moderator. So she's the one also controlling the chat and making sure everybody's staying cool in the chat and everything's staying breezy. Like breezy, breezy, breezy. But y'all, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go get some dinner started. Tomorrow is Monday. We have an appointment. I don't know if we have an appointment tomorrow. I have to check my calendar. But I'm probably calling Social Security tomorrow to get my Social Security check, though. I'll let y'all know. I will let y'all know on our next lives will come back. What they say about me getting this Social Security check, if I could take an early payout. I'm going to keep y'all posted, let y'all know what the Social Security Board told me. Because I know y'all going to be curious. Because I'm calling. But other than that, y'all, take care of yourselves. Take care of everyone around you. Y'all stay blessed, and thanks for coming to this chat. If you're watching me on TV, thank you. If you're watching me on your phone, thank you. Thank you. If you're watching me on your laptop, thank you. If you're watching me on your projector screen, thank you. And subscribe to the channel. Bye, y'all. Oh, I got to get them and get y'all that dance, don't I? Bye, y'all. Oh.